Hi there, my name's Andy Hillier and today's guitar lesson is going to be on No Below by Speedy Ortiz. Lovely little song as used in Life is Strange, Before the Storm. I'm going to teach you how to play the whole song. You could play it on an electric guitar or an acoustic guitar. I'm doing it on acoustic guitar, but you play exactly the same on electric guitar as well. So I'm going to teach you the whole song, but just before I do, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, give me a like on the video, press that notifications button, and if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, keep me doing this, and you want the tabs for this and loads of other tabs, then I'll put it on my Patreon page. A link to that is in the description. My guitar is in standard tuning. Now the song starts with a verse. There's some chords that go behind it as well. I'm going to teach you those at the end. I'm going to do a little finger picking part first. It sounds like this. Okay, so to play that, I'm going to place my third finger on E4 nearest to the floor and little finger on B5, and they're going to stay there all the way through. Now if you struggle to use those fingers, you could use some different fingers, but I think this is the easiest way of playing it. So we'll keep those two fingers down and we're going to put our second finger on A4, and we're going to play the A4 and then the B5 and then the E4. So it goes. Then we're going to play the open E, and then the B5, and then the E4. So bar 1 goes. We're then going to have to stretch down to E2 and play E2, then B5, E4. So it's a bit of a stretch. It then goes back to A4, then B5, and then E4. So bar 2. You might not be able to do that stretch. If you can't do that stretch, you could play E2, open E string nearest to the floor, and then E4. So that's an easier way of playing that. But it's cool if you can get the two notes, so then they ring. Okay, so bars 1 and 2, you've got. Bar 3, we're going to play the open A string, and then B5, E4, then back to A4, B5, E4, so bar 3. Then back down to E2, B5, E4, again you could play E2, then the E string nearest to the floor, and then E4. And then to finish off, we've got the open A string with B5 and E4. So the whole line sounds like this. And that repeats, so you play the whole line twice through, and then we get the bridge, which goes like this. Okay, so for that we've got an F sharp minor, first finger barred on the 2nd fret, third finger A4, little finger D4, F sharp minor. The next chord is an E chord, first finger on G1, second finger A2, third finger D2, playing all the strings. We then have an A chord, which is your first finger on D2, second finger on G2, third finger on B2, playing from the A string downwards. And then the last chord we need on that line is the D chord. Second finger E2, first finger on G2, third finger on B3, playing from the D string downwards. And because we're in sort of 6/8, there's like 1.5 beats, but I would count 3 beats on it. So go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And you'll notice in bar 7, it says 3/8. So that means there's 3 quavers per bar. So when you hit that D chord, just think 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So twice as long as the others, because that's where the little drum fill is before the sort of chorus part. Okay, so let's try that bridge. Here we go. After 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. That kicks us into the chorus, which sounds like this. Again, this will sound cool on an electric guitar. All right, so we're going to start off on A4, then A7, D4, then D6. So it's then another D6 at the end of the bar. So, and then into bar 9 we've got, which is D7, D6, D4, so then A7, A4, back to A7, and then E4. So the next bar, bar 10, starts exactly the same. Then there's an extra E4, then 2 E6, then 2 A4s. So the whole line goes. And that line repeats, so that's the chorus. It then goes back to the verse. Now, I've written out the verse as the chords rather than... you could just play what we played before, the little arpeggio bits, but it's quite nice to play the chords as well. It sounds like this. So the first chord is C sharp minor, first finger A4, second finger on B5, third finger D6, and little finger on G6. Middle 4 strings. Then there's an E chord, F sharp minor, we played that in the bridge, back to C sharp minor, then A, back to C sharp minor, then F sharp minor, and then A. Each one lasts for 3 quavers, so like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 2. And you can put a bit of extra rhythm into it, like. Kind of like down, up on each chord. So that's what you can play over the verse. It then goes back to the bridge and then chorus, and then that's the whole song. Well, I do hope you've enjoyed that guitar lesson, especially the person who requested it. Thanks for the request. If you have enjoyed this video and found it useful, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, it really does help me out. Give me a like on the video as well, that helps the video get some more views, the little thumbs up button underneath. Press the notifications button as well. And I do read every comment. I love to hear from you, so please leave me a comment in the comment section. Even if it's just to say hi, that helps the video get some more views. But I'd love to know where in the world you're watching this from, what you thought of the video, and more importantly, what songs I should do next. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, well, you can give me a thanks on this, a super thanks, or you can support me on my Patreon page. I'll put the tabs for this on there as well, and loads of other songs. So that really helps me out. Well, thanks for watching this. I do really appreciate it. Go and watch some of my other videos, and I'll see you next time.